Okay, now we consider here a types of satellite. A types of satellites are what we say that a passive, active, and a regenerative satellite. A passive satellite means what? It just like act as a mirror. As we know that if we have a mirror, if we have a mirror here, okay, and we have a light, okay, we say that the what a light source. We say that light source. When we transmit the light toward the mirror, then what will happen? It will just reflect to the another object on another place. So means that is about a passive satellite. Means it simply reflects the signal received from the earth. It's not modifying anything. Okay, it's just like act as a reflector. That's about a passive satellite. But if you consider that, okay, now if you consider that here, in the case of active satellite, okay, so in this case of active satellite, what happened? Wait, active satellite, what happened? So we have a satellite here, okay, and that satellite, what satellite means what? We have a Earth station, likewise. So we can say that is about the Earth station, okay, Earth station here, and we have a satellite. So now Earth station send the signal to the satellite. Then what happened? Satellite demodulate the signal. Means transponder is present in a satellite. Okay. So transponder is present in a satellite. So what happened? It will demodulate the signal, and then whichever the signals we are receiving by this transponder. So some it has some noise, so it will be okay. Noise will be removed. So that's why filter. Then translate the frequency of the signal. Okay. So here we say that is about the uplink frequency. Uplink frequency is different. Okay. So now when it will demodulate the signal, so we'll get the original signal. Then remove the noise, means filter. Then translate the frequency of the signal, means we need to convert a signal frequency to the downlink frequency. So that's why a translate of the frequency is required, and then it transmits back to the earth station. Means here, whatever the uplink signal is there, that will be demodulated, that will be amplified, that will be filtered, that will be translated. So that's why this satellite will called as an active satellite. Passive satellite is just like a mirror, but an active satellite, it translates the signal to the different frequencies. It amplified, it remove the noise. Okay, so that's why you can say that about a active satellite. Now another satellite is about a regenerative satellite. Now regenerative satellite means what? It just whatever the signal received from the earth station, okay, so that signal will be processed. So just like processing means what? We say that processing includes what? Amplification of signal, demodulation of signal, signal regeneration, channel switching, and a remodulation. So that is about what we can say earlier case, active case, it translates the frequency. But here what happened? It changes everything. It changes it means in a satellite it has a onboard processor. And that onboard processor change the signal generation, change the channel switching, and change the anything else. Okay. So that is called as a regenerative satellite, or we can say that in a satellite it has a onboard processor. So this is about a satellite, regenerative satellite. But most of the satellite, if you consider nowadays, it is about active or a regenerative one. Next, we see here that is about a what are the various satellite services. A satellite system, we say, that will be used for the different applications. Why it is used for the different applications? Because they are the they have the different transponders, so that's why they have the different channels, and they have the because of the different channels they have the different services. Okay, because of the different applications, we can say that they have the different services. So generally, that satellite services are classified only in a two types major classification. If you consider that, it is about the fixed satellite service and a mobile satellite service. Now, if you consider that a fixed satellite service and a mobile satellite service, so in that case, a fixed satellite service in which whatever the earth stations we have, and that earth stations are fixed at the specific location. Specific location means what? Or specific geographical location. Okay, so we can say that in a fixed earth station satellite, they have a fixed satellite or a fixed earth station, and that fixed satellite services, FSS means what? A fixed satellite services. So they are used for the fixed geographical location. Okay, so we say that for the specific application we say here it is about the VSAT, or we can say that is about a transmission of a telephone data, transmission of a data signal, or a whatever the television signals we have that can be transmitted. Okay, so that's why we can say that is about a fixed satellite services. Means telephone is fixed, bandwidth channel everything fixed. Television signal again it is a fixed bandwidth, everything is fixed. So that's why we can say that it's about a fixed satellite services. But in the case of a mobile satellite, because generally we say that satellite services are classified in a major classified in a two classif that two component. One is about fixed satellite services and mobile satellite. We'll come back to the broadcast satellite services later. Now in a mobile satellite services, they have used for the mobile communication. So just if you see here, it is mentioned that it can be useful for the that we say it will be useful for the land mobile, maritime mobile, or a aero mobile. With all the devices that mobile satellite services, it is portable. That devices are portable, or you can say that devices are mounted on some particular vehicles. So just like we say, it is about a mounted on some particular vehicles, and or we can say that devices are present on the aircraft or ships. So that's why we say that about a land mobile communication or a maritime mobile communication or a aero mobile communication. Land means devices that is movable, okay, or you can say that about portable devices. Maritime mobile means what? We can say that about the ships, that devices are present on ships. Aero mobile means that present on the devices are present in the aircraft. So means communication possible from what a shores to ship, or between a ground station to the aircraft. Okay, means earth station to the device on the aircraft or device present on the vehicle. That is nothing but a mobile communication. So that's why we say that about a mobile satellite services. Now we have the movable device or a portable device, and we can take make a communication from this portable device. Nowadays, you know that we have a new channel. They have the satellite communication. Okay, that is a dish is there on their vehicle van, and they can transmit the signal from their mobile van to the that particular station. So that is about we say a mobile satellite service. Then another part of the services is about the broadcast satellite service. Now in the broadcast satellite service, in that case, if you see that a signals such as a audio signal or a video signal, means we say that is about a television signal. Okay, and that signal transmitted to the earth station, and then because we have the earth station there, earth station send the whatever the television signals to the satellite, and then it's from the satellite to the various earth station, which we say here it is about the point to multi-point communication. Okay, or we say nowadays you have a dish TV at home, that is a direct to home telecommunication. Okay, so means we have a DTH, okay, device or a dish TV at home. So means television broadcast service or audio broadcast service. So that can be possible using this satellite communication. These are nothing but a satellite services. So satellite audio, that is we say digital audio broadcast or digital video broadcast. In case of a digital audio broadcast, some audio program are transmitted from an earth station that will be connected to the various devices or various receivers. Okay, that is audio broadcast. And digital video broadcast means what? Just like a dish TV at your home, and there are multiple receivers on the earth station that signals are received. And these are nothing but the satellite services. So fixed satellite services, okay. Then we have a mobile satellite services, and then a broadcast satellite services. These are the three satellite services. Now come to the topic here, electromagnetic spectrum, and what are the satellite frequency bands used here. Okay, what are the frequency band used for the satellite communication? Now in the left side of a table, if you see that, that is about the electromagnetic spectrum. If you see that from 3 hertz to 30 kilohertz, we say it is about the very low frequency. Then 30K to 300K, it is about a low frequency. And these are about all this. That is 300K to 3 megahertz, 3 to 30 megahertz, 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz, then 300 megahertz to 3 gigahertz. That is about a micro frequencies. Then 3 to 30 gigahertz, again micro, and 30 to 300 gigahertz. That is again micro. Since we say we have the UHF to EHF, it is nothing but a micro frequency signal, and all other we have used for the various applications. Now, in the case of a satellite band, so that satellite bands are nothing but L band, S band, C band, X band, KU band, K band, Ka band, and millimeter band. Mostly a C band satellite. If you see that, even you can try at your home. You have a dish TV at your home. You just check it what band that dish TV is you use. So satellites are defined as per the band. And if you see that Intelsat or that ISRO website, they have mentioned that various satellite, and that they have mentioned that which band that satellite is work. Okay, whether it will be L band, S band, C band, X band, which band. Okay, it is mentioned there. So you should know that L band means what frequencies, S band means what frequencies. Okay, so that is the various bands we have. So you should know that various bands and various frequencies. And that satellite bands and their applications are mentioned. And here, what will be the bandwidth for the particular band? Now, these are all the examples here. Okay. Now that here is a C band and uplink frequency and sounding frequencies given here, 5.9 to 6.4. Okay, that is about a gigahertz. That is uplink frequency, and downlink frequency is from 3.7 to 4.2. That is in terms of a gigahertz. And applications are fixed and point to point, or a ground stations and a non-military application. And if you see that, a bandwidth required is about a 500 megahertz. Then another band is about X band, 7.9 to 8.4. That is a uplink frequency, and downlink frequency 7.25 to 7.75. And applications are mobile and radio relay and military only. So now these are the various band, and these are the various applications there, and they have mentioned there some particular band. Nowadays we are using a 4G, and we say that 4G is about, that band is about a, okay, that is about a 2 giga or something. And if you consider that next about a 5G, and that band is defined for the mobile communication is up to a 6 gigahertz. Okay, so right now it has not okay, allocated by the Indian government and not specified by the Indian region what will be the 5G frequency band. we'll see that a different band for the different applications. And these are the frequency bands and their applications. Already we have mentioned that various services, and that various services, they have the various applications. So likewise, we have the various band, that are the frequency range, and various applications here. So now see that L band applications for the mobile satellite there. S band, okay, the applications for this new satellite. C band domestic satellite, or we have a satellite TV. It's mostly C band, okay, that will be used for the your home here. Some of the, you can say that PSAT we have Ku band there, K band, okay. So likewise K band. So these are about the different satellite frequencies and their satellite frequency application. Another here, satellite frequency and restrictions. A specific frequency band is useful for the specific applications, means restrictions for this particular uplink and a downlink frequency for the given particular band. And these are the Earth observation satellite. All this list or all these tables taken from the ISRO website. It is available on ISRO website. You can check it, and they have mentioned that at what date they have launched that satellite, what will be the name of that satellite, and what will be the launch vehicle and their weight of that launch vehicle, and what will be the orbit type, and what are the applications, and that remark they have mentioned for what applications. And right column, if you see that now it is blank. If you see here, from 2017 to 2013, that right column is blank, means from 2000 to 2013 no satellite failure occur. Okay, okay, now you see that whenever we have launched unsuccessful or some failure occur, so right column they have mentioned, otherwise it is okay. So that's all for this today's lecture.